In Part 4, we explained how Tesla's last Trump technology will cause a majority of Earth's population to become temporarily invisible by generating a resonant sound wave long and loud enough to be heard worldwide.
But Tesla's tech has one more role to play in the rapture event, and that is to transform these invisible bodies into human superconductors. In mid-2018, I began receiving information about time travel. At the same time, however, I was presented with a most preposterous idea that the rapture event would be augmented with technology, and that those leaving would not be the saints, but rather those who were vibrating in a mid-frequency range. I was also shown that these 7 billion mid-frequency humans would be stargated to a new beginning timeline, which of course involves time travel. And so everything was connected. Also, along the way, I received a rather odd term, which was 5D ion avalanche. Of course, I'd never heard of such a thing, and was of the belief it would be a one-time event created exclusively for the rapture event. That's when I was alerted to this event in Queens that happened on December 27th, 2018. I learned its military code name was Operation Blue Skies, and I was provided with diagrams of how it was implemented. By comparing the diagrams with the event, I understood that this was the technology for the 5D ion avalanche, and the op was the public testing of it.
The effects of this test generated a phenomenon so widespread and highly noticeable that mainstream media had to rush to cover it up. The AIM concept relies on the formation of regions of plasma of sufficient density to reflect waves back to Earth.
Amazingly, while researching the AIM technology for this series update, I actually discovered for the first time that this technology produces an effect called avalanche ionization. As they say, you cannot make this stuff up.
So why would 7 billion human bodies need to have superconductive properties during the rapture event? Let's look at these properties, all of which are 5D in nature. Levitation, zero resistance, quantum locking. Quantum locking is the ability to be suspended and locked into position in space. This superconductive state will facilitate the loading of 7 billion humans into thousands of fleets in a controlled, orderly, and precise fashion.
Just as Noah required a hand of God moment to load his ark, it's the same for the loading of the 7 billion. The hand of God will intervene in the twinkling of an eye and load the crafts that are here for them.
Reference to the public testing of this avalanche ionization tech is also found in the 17 team posts, which foretold the op 8 months in advance using the descriptive code name Sky Event. The Operation Blue Skies test allowed Tesla to measure the reach and magnitude of one ion avalanche and thus reliably calculate how many reflectors will need to be generated worldwide for the rapture event.
More to come on this in part 6.